Netflix, if you're going to make two films based on the same play, I'm always going to hit more on the one that stars Noah Centineo. Ooh, what are we doing today? I'm glad you asked. What's up, guys? It's Pieman. I took the time recently, at long last, to sit down and watch Sierra Burgess' A Loser because I was intrigued, not by the film. Not by the film, a little bit. I was intrigued because I found out that the half of it, the much better and more recently released Netflix film, is based upon Cyrano De Bergerac? Butchering whatever language that is. It's the same 19th century play that Sierra Burgess was based on. So I thought, wow, maybe I should watch Sierra Burgess so that I can compare the two instead of just reviewing the half of it on its own. Mostly my idea was that I would be able to trash the shit out of Sierra Burgess and show how comparatively the half of it is just a masterpiece. Is that what ended up happening? Yeah. Sierra Burgess is garbage. So, Sierra Burgess as a Loser is your fairly typical high school rom-com Netflix movie. It feels forced. There's a lot of painful jokes and moments, and it stars Noah Centineo. On the other hand, the half of it is directed and written by Alice Wu, featuring a less commonplace Netflix cast and story, and as such, is a lot better than Sierra Burgess. But why? Well, we're going to have to kind of give a 1 minute review to each of these, and you'll just kind of see by the end, as I talk about each film alone, where the differences lie. Here is my 1 minute review for Sierra Burgess as a Loser.
Wait, your voice.
She's not that bad. She's actually kind of cool.
Growing up's terrifying. I don't know what I am.
So Shannon Purser exists. She is an actor who was in the first season of Stranger Things, #JusticeForBarb, and besides that she has done... Anyway, this film is one of the few around, at least made by a major company such as Netflix, that I feel comfortable in recent years calling a true abomination. The story is that Sierra Burgess, a loser, gets messaged by a hot jock, Noah Centineo, who thinks he is messaging a hot girl who hates Sierra. So, she catfishes him. The end. That's, no. She catfishes him harder and with more dedication than anyone has ever catfished anyone. She convinces the hot girl by teaching her to be smart so she can get another guy. She convinces the hot girl to go on dates with him and then make him close his eyes so Sierra could jump out from under a car and kiss him. That is so fucking creepy. So basically, fuck this movie. Garbage. Hot, steaming garbage. I'm giving this 24 out of 100. It is possibly the most pathetic attempt Netflix has made at making a movie to date. Not saying something. On the other hand, the recently released the half of it does a little gender bending, switches up things a little bit, you know, removes a lot of the terribly creepy undertones behind the whole thing, but isn't enough to turn the terror that is Sierra Burgess into something good. Here's my one review for the half of it.
No, you don't see her. Who she is. Who she could be.
So instead of Sierra Burgess, we have Ellie Chu. Instead of the hot girl in Sierra Burgess, we have a jock. And instead of the jock in Sierra Burgess, we have a hot girl. How fun! I love that the centerpiece is a guy-girl relationship that doesn't, you know, there's no romantic subtext there. Even to the degree that Paul, like, tries to kiss Ellie thinking, like, that she's the one he's meant to end up with or something, like, trying to have that realization, because that's the realization that most, you know, if not all teen rom-coms end with, you know, oh, the person who's been helping me get with this person is the person I should be with. And it's so funny that the film is so blatant in saying that is not what this film is, okay? I love this. It's a hell of a lot better than Sierra Burgess for a lot of reasons, and the ending is it even, like, you know, it's a happy ending, you know, in a lot of ways, but it refuses to be a rom-com ending, kind of, you know, and that is so great. I'm giving this 79 out of 100. It blows Sierra Burgess out of the water, okay? It's no competition. So that's all for this Versus 1 minute review, guys, but let me know what other films you'd like to see pitted against each other and compared in this way in the comments below. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of films that could be taken down by comparing them quite exactly with something that's quite similar. Also subscribe. I could use a few subscriptions. I'm not as desperate to be liked as, you know, Sierra Burgess is, but whatever. Also, and this is a very important part of the difference between these films, Ellie and Aster have a lot of things in common. A lot of very specific, deep, intellectual things in common that they both really like and care about. Sierra, in her conversations with Noah Centineo, in that, they talked about flowers and asked each other lots of random questions. Imagine that it's a man who gets a hotter man to do this to a woman. God, you know what's bad when Noah Centineo isn't my least favourite character in the movie. But instead, because it's a couple of girls doing it to a guy, it's fine.